Hello there, everyone. I, of course, am the one and only, the Dance of Life dancer. Tonight, we're going to take a trip back through time. 30 years to be exact. To when I was 14 years old, my friends. And I did the very first dance that I ever did in my life. It's called the Nightmare Dance. As I'm seeing, the dance outfit that I'm wearing right now is it is the dance outfit that I wore when I was 14 years old. I got it at a yard sale at another place where I lived, actually. This is a dance outfit that I actually wear. All of this stuff is the stuff I actually wore when I was 14 years old, my friends. And what I'm going to do for you tonight here is explain how the Dance of Life first began. For 30 years, I did what I call a play or simulation, however you want to look at it, called the Nightmare Dance. I didn't know how my mom and dad was going to react if they ever caught me dressed up like a dancer. I used to dress up and dance when they would leave and I would stay home by myself. I would dress up, I would play that song right there you're hearing right now, called You Angel You by Manford Mann. It's the same tape. It's not the same tape, but it's the same song. That's the song I used to dance to. That's the very first one I ever danced to. This here was my first dance partner right here. This is the dancer that I danced with for 30 years before I ever stepped out on the stage, my friends. Right here. It's the same one, the same everything. Because I used to want to believe that I was dancing with other dancers. This is the same dancer, my friends. But what I'm doing for you tonight, I'm going to take you back 30 years in time. Picture me as a 14-year-old. I'm a transgender. I dress as a girl when my mom and dad are gone. They don't know this, see? My simulation here, or play, however you want to look at it, is how I think my mom and dad would have reacted had they found out that I was dressing as a dancer. If they would have found out that I was dressing as a girl dancer. If they would have found this out, this is how I believe for 30 years that they would have reacted. And the stuff you're going to hear is my mom and dad. Well, it's not actually my mom and dad saying it, it's me saying what I thought they would have said. But I ran this for 30 years. What you're going to hear is the beginning of the Dance of Life. The beginning of the whole thing you're seeing now. Transgenders out there, this, my friend, Nightmare Dance, is the very first one I ever done. Now, this is what I believe that my mom and dad would have said had they found out that I was dressed up like a dancer and doing my dance. That's how I learned how to dance, my friend. I did this for 30 years. I'm not going to actually do the recreation as I was going to right now, but I'm going to do some of the tapes. This is the same ones from 30 years ago. And here they are, my friends, right now. The one and only, the Nightmare Dance, the one that began it all. Oh my God, what are you doing dressed like that? That would have been my mom. Coming home, catching me dressed like this, in this dance outfit right here, this very one. And saying, oh my God, why are you dressed like that? Imagine that, 14 years old. Lee, come here quick. Look how our son's dressed. He's got a dance outfit on. That would have been my mom talking to my dad, his name is Lee, saying, oh my God, my son's wearing a girl's dance outfit. Imagine how I would have felt. Scared to death, which is what I was back then. I was afraid of everything. Oh no, you gotta be kidding, Liz. That would have been my dad saying to my mom, oh my God, no, you gotta be kidding. Our son wouldn't be wearing that. How would I have felt? Just picture that. How would I have felt? True. Just what do you think you're doing dressed like that? Oh my God! That would have been my dad saying to me, just what do you think you're doing dressed like that? Oh my God! I can do it better than that now. How would I have felt? That's why I didn't know. I would practice. in between, I would practice getting out of my dance clothes real fast so I wouldn't get caught wearing this stuff. That's what I went through. Because I did this since I was born, my friends. Since I was born, this is who I am. Listen, son, you get in there, you get out of that dance outfit immediately. We're never letting you stay home by yourself anymore, ever again. That would have been my dad saying to me what you just heard. Imagine how I felt, because I'm Susan. That's who I was since I was born. If they would have said that to me, imagine how I would have felt. The dance of life wouldn't even exist right now. Oh my God! Why are you dressed like a girl? Oh my God! Please come here quickly! Notice my reaction. I couldn't even begin to react how I would have reacted had that really happened. But I used to practice this every other day. Because I didn't want my mom and dad to find out who I was, because I needed to continue being who I was. A dancer. It's what you see today out there. Look at this! Look how it's undressed! That would have been my mom saying to my dad, oh my God, look how her son's dressed. Oh my God! Imagine how I would have felt. Imagine all you transgenders out there, what that would feel like. I know you know. It's like a dancer. Oh my God! Imagine how I would have felt when somebody said, oh my God! What is she doing? What is he doing? Oh my God! You get over there, you turn off that music immediately, and you get out of that dance outfit. You're going to be severely punished. You get out of that dance outfit immediately. I don't ever want to see you dressed like that again. Ever again. You understand that? That would have been my mom and dad both saying that to me. You heard the message. Imagine transgenders, how you would feel if that would really happen. If dance of life wouldn't exist today, that's where it came from. Oh my God, I can't believe this, Liz. What's happened to our son? What's happened? I can't believe this. You get out of that outfit immediately. Immediately. Do you hear me? Notice my reaction. I'm trying to repeat the way I reacted 30 years ago. Whether I did it or not, I don't know. But notice my reaction of fear, shock. That's pretty much how I would have reacted. This was tapes from 30 years ago. Now, my friends, that you heard this, this was called Nightmare Dance. Because the reason I called it Nightmare Dance, the reason that's the first dance that I ever danced to in this dance outfit, the Dance of Life Dancer. The reason I call it Nightmare Dance is because I used to practice, I used to turn on music. That song you're hearing right there is the song I used to play right there. Manford, Man. I would dance, I would practice, I would spin around and all that good stuff. And the reason I call it Nightmare Dance is because halfway through it, I would run what you might call a play, a simulation, where my mom and dad would come home, catch me dressed as a dancer, and catch me with the music on doing my dance. And that's how she would react. That's how they would react. Transgenders out there, I know you know what I'm talking about. That's the reason I'm putting this on the air tonight. I want you to know where the Dance of Life dance came from. That's how I would have reacted. That didn't happen, of course. But I did this every other day for 30 years. I ran what I call a play or a simulation. The purpose of it was to get out of, if I saw my mom and dad coming, get out of the dance clothes quickly, which is where I learned how to be a fast dresser. It's what you have to be when you go from show to show to show and do the Dance of Life. You gotta be a fast dresser. That's where I learned how to dress fast and undress fast. Oh my God, if my mom would catch me like that, oh my God, would she kill me? She would kill me. That's what I used to say. Not anymore, of course. But that's where I learned to dance. That's where I practiced to dance. That's where I learned all this stuff. That's where I learned to spin. I did that for 30, I ran that simulation, Nightmare Dance, that play, for 30 years, my friend, until I shut it down 12 years ago. This is the dance outfit I wear. The very first dance I did. was Nightmare Dance. And that's the song I did it by, my friend. That takes me back to when I was 14 years old. 14 years old. For my first dance outfit, which is this one, I got at a yard sale. I even remember what street it was on. Harrison Street. I ain't gonna tell you the town, but it was on Harrison Street. I remember the house and everything. I remember that day as good as it was yesterday. That, my friend, is where the dance of life began. Everything you're seeing today, who I am, what I'm about, started 30 years ago when I was 14 years old. So from me to you, the Nightmare Dance, from me and from my associate here, my other dancer for 30 years straight, I wish and welcome you to the dance of life. And I wish you a great day, my friends. I want you to remember, the message is always the same. You be who you are, my friends. You never give up on the dream. Because I didn't, and look what it's got me. I am the dancer now. I'm the dancing queen now. You can do it too, my friends. All you have to do is throw away that fear. Don't be afraid to be who you are, my friends. Don't be afraid of life. Don't be afraid to be who you are. Don't be afraid to step out that door. I was afraid. I was so scared when I was that age, I wouldn't even go outside. Now look at me. I'm the dance of life now. I was then too. The breath of life is a gift, my friend. Never waste it. From me to you, from the dance of life, I wish each and every one of you a fantastic day, my friend. And remember where it all began. Remember how it all began. From me to you, Nightmare Dance, my friend. Right now today, the very first dance I ever done. Thank you, and I wish you a great night.